Morning all. It's morning. Oh, a boat. It's not often you see one of them coming past. Anyway, back to me and morning all. Cass and Howard. As you can see, it's raining. It's miserable. It's that time of year again. The fire's on. Not that you can see. It's so low, it's glowing, but it's that hot now that I've got to have the door open and the windows open so I don't boil to death. There's certain times of year when it's really difficult to get a decent temperature. Oh, it's like summer in here now. All the windows open, all the doors open. Lovely. The river, it would seem, is on the rise. It took me a while before I noticed it, and then I realised I could actually see through the reeds on the other side because I can only see the top of them, which means they're on the way up. Mr. Heron's happy. Means he doesn't have to go quite so far in to get his fish. It's weird how you don't notice stuff. Let's hope it doesn't go high enough to go over the wall that we're tied to. Oh, that will be interesting. Noisy neighbours. Oh dear. I don't think we need you joining in, do we? Wonder where they're going. Is it tea time? This is what tells the Environment Agency how high the water is. That's a flowing river. It didn't look like that when we came up it the other day. Down there, you see those little hoops? They're the steps onto the lock landing. Somewhere under that, there's a lock landing and some bollards. It is a bit high. Won't like to fall in there. Look how fast that stick's going. It's like a motorised stick. There's all kinds of stuff flowing out of this canal and all the birds are fighting over it. Lord knows what it is. There was even a crow here a minute ago. You can see how it's gone over the bank here. So this is the entrance to the Narrowboat canal. That's the lock, so that'll stop all this from going up there and flooding the Narrowboat too much. But this yesterday, we walked up it yesterday and you could see all that. It was not underwater. So we are that way. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Dan.
I'm trying to make this make sense because I know I don't always make sense. I do try. So, rivers have a traffic light system, sort of. What is a traffic light system, isn't it? Yeah. Green means everything's hunky-dory, wonderful and marvellous. Go out on your boats, mess about on the water, do what you like. Amber means that the water's higher than normal, and ideally you don't want to be out there on a boat without an engine, but you know, proceed with caution. And red is, ooh, lots of water in the river. You might want to stay at home today because we don't know quite how far it's going to flood. So at the minute we're on red. Terminology for it being called, what is it? We're on red boards, which basically means we don't go anywhere. Because the water can be, it can get above, so like this bank here, you can see the water's not that far away from the edge of the bank, and if it floods enough it'll come over the bank, and if you're tied up over there you might end up with your boat on the bank, which apparently has happened here. In front of us there is the flood lock that the previous video was about. So that's the bit that they shut when the water's getting high and they're concerned that it might get too high, so they shut that, and then that slows the water down going through the little canal bit in the middle, which is where we're moored up, in the faint hope that it slows it down enough that we don't all flood and end up sitting on the bank. So that's where we are. So we can't go anywhere even if we wanted to, because the gate's shut, and it's not one that you can open on your own. Mr. Environment Agency comes and shuts that one. It's got nothing to do with us boaters. This is what I mean by the traffic light system. Hopefully you can read it. You can see that. Off. Let's hope that the rain that accompanies that rainbow does not come over here. I will be here for even longer. This is silly o'clock this morning. It's a very pretty morning. See all the mist on the water and the cows and the sun coming up. Oh, what a beautiful la 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 la. And the fire's on again, only this time you can see it. Yay! Well, it's creeping back up. Can you see the white or pale dot in the middle of the screen? That is the bollard. So you can see them now. Yesterday you couldn't see them at all. And you see that stick there that's red? That shows us that the water level is still on red. So when that goes down, the bottom of that stick will be yellow, and then the very bottom of it will be green. But we still ain't green yet. So the flood lock's still closed, and as you can see, it's still whizzing along. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the lock will be open tomorrow and we can be on the move again. Yay!